Good morning, world. We are the Life Motivators. We come in here each day to give you love. We come in here each day to talk about motivation in life and things that we're doing within our life to make us a better version. We was talking about fishing before we started this recording, and how if you don't have some hooks with some bait on it in the water, then you'll never catch a fish. Within life, if you're building a business or if you have an organization of some shape, form, or fashion, if you are not moving within your life on a day-to-day basis to get the advertising out there, to do the newspaper advertisement, the radio advertisement, or all the normal marketing skills that they've had throughout life, will people know that you have a business? Probably not. But yet, as online marketers, entrepreneurs that you see on this screen, we have built businesses all through social media. The Instagrams, the Facebook, the YouTubes, the LinkedIn, you name it, we have put advertisement out there. Why? Because the large corporations are moving to that. So we have learned a new skill. And with that skill, it takes a dedication on a day-to-day basis for us learning something new within our life. Because everybody you see on this screen, we want to live our life and not have life live us anymore. So what did we do? We started something new within us so we can get away from those jobby jobs and start exploring what we want within inside of our life, what we want that is more for us of happiness within here. And as we either traveling across the country, like Miss Shannon this morning, going from Tennessee to New York, or whether it's me and Carol is over here in Ohio, and we'll be heading back to Texas soon, whatever it is that you want to do within your life. Me, I wanted to be a professional photographer. Carried a camera around with me for so long throughout life. And as I was traveling, working for other people, I couldn't pursue my passion. But yet, when I learned how to do something more for me, I was able to take that camera from just being a camera that I was holding to actual something that I could give back to the world, to show them some of the beauty that I get to see as I travel around this country and world. What is your passion? Are you driving for that passion? Are you living each day for that passion? Is it making you happy each day? If not, reevaluate just a little bit of what's going on within life, of why you are so unhappy and why the negativity keeps piling upon you. Is that the life habits that you are giving out each day? Me, I cast a line out each morning of positivity. And when I say I sit there in that meditation zone, and then all of a sudden I feel that hook start biting, and it's like, yes, I know I'm getting my good recipe together today because I've woken up with love within my heart, smile on my face, a dedication of what I want to do within my life, and this drive and this passion that I have to do something more to help and assist and mentor and guide others to do something more within their life. We all have different visions. We all have different dreams. That's okay. Chase after your dream. Do what makes you happy every day. Because if you're not happy, then what's going on? Is that wiring up top been rewired? Has some wires grounded out up top to where it's not firing correctly? Because you always think in that limiting belief of yourself. We all have different talents. With that talent that you possess, that is an asset. That is a power that you have. I get up with love in my heart, and I'm able to do this morning motivation right here with all these people every day. That right there fills my heart. That is my first recipe, or second recipe, I should say, because the first one was up to get me in alignment. I got me into alignment. I connected. The second one is in here. This is part of my flow, part of my day. This right here gets me kickstarted with my energy and my vibrations of what I need to move my life of where I want it to go. Did you hear that? Where I want my life to go. Not life showing me where I need to go, but me directing my life. Knowing that the things that I need to accomplish today are the things that I have written down on my goal list. And as I write my journal each day and each evening, these are things that I am able to go back and look at and see more and more each day how I have evolved from where I was yesterday and a year ago and actually 3 years ago. So the evolving that I have seen happen within my lifetime of the things that I have been through, that has molded me to be a better person. And each day as I come in here and give my love back to the world and to this community right here that gives love and support as well, We're all nourishing each other throughout the day. You may see a glimpse of what we have right here in the morning times for 30 to 45 minutes, but we all interconnect each day in some shape, form, or fashion to encourage each other, to keep going, you know, to hold others accountable for what they're wanting within their life. And as we're working as a community around the world right here, then we're all working together to make sure each other is successful within what you want within your life. Before, I didn't have support like this within my life. I was living willy-nilly, as I called it before. Just going place to place, doing what I had to do, this, that, and the other, and giving my life to so many others. And I wasn't giving it back to me. But once I started giving my life back to me and started living my life, I wasn't letting life live me anymore. Then I see my entire persona of the way I see myself change, because I now see the power that I have within me. I now see the talents that I have within me, and I call them assets. My heart full of love, that's an asset. My face with a smile, that's an asset, because it's contagious everywhere I go. The go lives, the meetings that we get on, the one-on-one conversations that we have with people, those are different things that will be touching people at those moments. You may never know how or why, but that's okay. Whether you touch one or you touch a billion, put that message out there. Let the world hear it. Because if you do not speak your voice, then no one will know your directive on what you want within your life. Live for you each day. Get up and know what you're doing, where you're going, how you want it to be. Because if you're putting that expectancy to your life, you will see a change in your life. Expect good things, you will receive good things. But yet if you put an expectancy to something and you throw one self-doubt at it, all that expectancy goes out the window. Might as well just roll it down. Go ahead and throw it all out there. Because if you have those limiting beliefs within yourself, guess what? You're not going to move forward. You'll be in the same position next year, and probably the year after that, and the year after that. If I wouldn't have got into this community right here 3 years ago, I would have been chasing my tail in circles like I did for the last 26 years. But I got in here and I figured out I didn't have to chase my tail anymore. I didn't need to go in circles and circles and circles and keep having the same crazy idea of trying to do the same thing, expecting a different outcome. That is insanity right there, isn't it? Yes, but that's what I was doing. But it took me doing a release within my life. It took me understanding that I didn't have to live for everybody else with anymore. I needed to live for me. I needed to understand that I had to feel my heart first before I can actually go out there and mingle with the world. I was just a heartbeat. I've worked construction for many years, and that's what I called a lot of people out there, because they got paid per person, whether they had a talent or not, a skill or not. The refinery paid per person, which I called a heartbeat. And there was many people that would just walk around aimlessly on that job site, accomplishing nothing. I didn't want to be that heartbeat anymore. I didn't want to be that one that had the talent and had to go and do so much more because everybody else had the lack of within their life. So when I moved my life into that different direction, to know that I wasn't going to be just a heartbeat anymore, I was going to give back to this world, give back to society. How could I do that? I've been finding out my ways. How can I give back more? And this is one of them. Because we want everybody to understand you have the power within, no matter what. Go ahead, brother.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you for passing the mic. I said, thank you for passing the mic, Thomas. Can you hear me?
No, here.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
I said, thank you for passing the mic, my brother. I placed my spirit inside of you even before you were formed in your mother's womb. That spirit is in us all. That is the spirit that gives us life. That is the spirit that gives us that vitality, that drive, you know, that force, that will to live, that will to survive when a person is on a hospital bed and they got the machine, assisting them, and this beep, beep, beep. That spirit is saying, no, I'm a survivor. That spirit is saying, no, I'm alive. That spirit is saying, I'm not going anywhere. That's the spirit where we draw our source from. That's the spirit where we can go ahead and we can co-create in being created. That's the spirit that drives us. Thomas talked about some really good points, but so I don't say but what's the story that you're telling yourself? And I ask that because the story that we're telling ourselves is so deeply connected with our heart. It's deeply connected with our soul. It's deeply connected with our drive. It's deeply connected with our emotions. It's deeply connected, unfortunately, with the opinions of others sometimes, because we allow the influence or the words of the people around us, the people in our circle, the people who we surround ourselves with, to influence us. That is up to you, though. Thomas was just hinting at that and kind of speaking about that right now in reference to you can allow those influencers to charge you, or you can allow those influencers to drain you. I'm kind of flipping it and putting it in a different perspective. But what's the story that you're telling yourself? To do the same thing over and over again and get the same lame ass results. That's insanity. I want growth. I want change. I want maturity. I want this. I want that. I want all these things. Well, what are you doing in order to get yourself there, my friend? Are you doing the exact same thing that you did yesterday? Then I guarantee you're going to have the exact same results today that you did yesterday. And at the end of today, at the end of these 24 hours, you're going to lay your head in bed and you're going to go, oh, I still didn't accomplish it. Well, why not? You didn't get yourself there. You didn't take yourself there. You didn't direct your energy. You didn't direct your time. The one thing we cannot get back ever, the 24 hours that we have in this day, I'll be doing something great. I'll be taking myself there. Whether it be me being in a work environment, doesn't matter. Whether it be me spending time with my children, doesn't matter. Whether it be me going to my second job, it doesn't matter. Whether it be me spending time with my wife, it doesn't matter. Every single aspect and moment and minute of the day in this 24 hours will be intentional. There will be purpose behind it. I'm going to give those who I choose to give my energy, my time, my effort, my love, give them all of me. The people who I'm surrounding myself with, give you guys all of me. I will. Why? Because I'm willing myself to something greater. I'm choosing to be intentional. I'm choosing to be purposeful with my time. Tomorrow isn't guaranteed for near one of us. I get a little country for you. Not for anybody on here. Not for anybody viewing. Not for you YouTubers. Tomorrow's not promised for any of us. So to say, hey, I'll do it tomorrow may never even happen. And then you have those negative individuals that just heard from what I said, well, then what's the point of doing it? Tomorrow may never happen, but what if it does? Then you've wasted the last 24 hours. And you've wasted that time that you'll never get back. That's why I don't sit in a theater and watch a lame movie, or I can't sit there around the negative person and hear their woe is me story, because that's not the energy that I'm operating off of. That's not the story that I'm telling myself. I'll help you. I'll assist you. I'll encourage you. But if you want to sit there juicing off of me, sucking my energy from my fingertips, from my eyeballs, from my voice, from my soul, pulling out of me, it's not going to happen, my friend. I don't have time for a pity party. I don't. My time is valuable, and I choose to operate off of a higher frequency. Julio, you're always yelling. I choose to have this kind of tonality in my voice to make sure that my words resonate not just with your mind, but with your heart and with your soul. That's why I speak the way that I do. I need my voice to get to you. I need my voice to penetrate. I need my voice to hit home because I knew the darkness I was in. I knew my past. I knew that I was doing stuff. I speak from experience. I speak from experience, guys, on where I used to be and where I'm at right now. I'm in a beautiful place. I'm in a great place. And I'm so grateful to the universe. I'm so grateful to God, the creator. I'm so grateful to the people that I've chosen to surround myself with. I'm grateful for the story that is changing. Guess what, guys? Whether you're making a meal, whether you're a planter of a garden, okay, or whether you're a fisherman, you have 3 different examples, okay? If you're a chef, you're the one cooking up that meal. You're the one adding the ingredients. You're the one making those lovely muffins. You're the one that is stirring things up in that bowl. You're the one that's on the skillet, frying or doing whatever it is in order to cook up the meals in your life, in order to cook up the story you're telling yourself. If you're a fisherman, you're the one that's on that pole. You're the one that's reeling stuff in. You're the one with the hook. You're the one with the bait. If you're a gardener, tend to your garden, my friend. Don't allow the weeds to run rampant. If you have a seed, plant that thing. A seed is a powerful thing. You ask for you say, hey, God, I need a tree. God will give you a seed, not a tree. Why? Because he wants you to nurture that thing. He wants you to water that thing. He wants you to know what it is in order to have a tree. Well, I have this great tree. Yeah, but did you nurture it? Did you feed it? Did you help it grow? We're in the business, okay, of doing many things, okay? But in our business, we have unlimited potential. Why? Because of this cell phone, because of technology, because of the resources that are at our fingertips. That's unlimited potential. That is unlimited. Because instead of reaching a person one-on-one, instead of waiting till I get to a meeting, instead of waiting till I get to a designated appointment or designated area or destination, all I got to do is press a button on my phone and I can reach you. All I got to do is press a button on my phone and people see my face. They hear my voice. What are you doing with your life? What are you doing with your time? Are you being a good steward of everything that you have been entrusted? We cannot take any of these possessions, not the coat, not the car that I'm in right now, not the clothes that I have on my back, the shoes that I have on my feet right now, this cup of coffee even. I can't take any of it with me when I die. I am merely a steward. So in your stewardship, are you managing well? That's everything. That's everything. I'm referencing everything that your brain just thought of, and everything that if you sat there for the next 2 to 3 hours to think of, all of those things you've been entrusted with. You've been entrusted with your wife. You've been entrusted with your husband. You've been entrusted with your finances. You've been entrusted with a job. You've been entrusted with everything that is available to you. What are you doing with it? Are you wasting it away? Are you pissing away your time? I choose to operate higher. I choose to be intentional. I choose to love each and every person that comes on here today. I choose to love you, stranger. I choose to encourage you, to motivate you, to pump you up in the morning. I choose to operate off of this frequency because there is no thing that's going to stop me. No person, no place, and no thing. I guarantee you. I guarantee you. Because I know what I have been purposed here to do. I've discovered that. I've taken the time. I've analyzed myself. Whether it be people getting me there or me taking myself there and encouraging myself there and motivating myself there. What are you going to do in your stewardship? What are you going to do with your time? What are you going to do with what you have available to you? The opportunities are always around us. Are you seeing them? Are you putting in yourself in a position to receive them? The power that you have is unlimited. So stop restricting yourself. Stop operating off of limitations because you weren't created for such a thing. I'm told that I would do the things that my creator did and greater. He said that, not me. He said that, not me. I'm choosing to live off of that. That is the staple. That is where I am going to be firmly found. What are you going to do with your time? What are you going to do with your energy? What are you going to do with the next 24? Love y'all, man.
Awesome, man.
Much love and appreciation for everything that you bring to the table, the insight, the words that you give us each day to give us a different perspective of what it could be like and the different areas that we can all truly go within our own lives. And it all starts with you, yourself. You got to break you down. You got to understand your path, what you're wanting, and how you've been doing something for so long that wasn't working. What do you need to do to shift it up just a little bit? We're not saying 365 degrees in 360 degrees in one spot, but 1 degree a day will move your life and the longevity of, you see that line? You see that on 1 degree? That brought me to my success that I want to be at, because I took 1 day at a time to move myself a little bit more, a little bit higher, a little bit better, a little bit more books that I was reading, a little bit more YouTube channels that I was listening to, a little bit more meetings like we're in here right now. What is that doing? That is molding each and every one of us, giving you a thought process in the morning by the time you get off of here of different things that you're going to start writing down in your journal that is going to make you a little bit better, to put you in that position where you want to be. We all have different levels of success and different levels of things that we desire within our life. Many of us have lived on that limiting belief that we need, the wife, we need the cars, we need the 2.3 kids, we need the nice little house. And then, everything will be hunky-dory. We'll work at this job until we retire. And then maybe we'll get to go travel around and do the things we want. And then we'll, end up dying. That is not the way we have to live this life. There is so much more than just the basics. The home is a basic. You're going to have some kind of shelter. That's a basic. The vehicle, that's not a have to. That's a want to. That is a want to get you from point A to point T to go get the monetary funds to be able to live the life that you're looking for. Many of us want to travel. Well, you got to have money to do that. Well, how are you going to be able to make money while you're traveling? Different thought process, right? So what did we start doing? We started finding something different within our lives so we could do what we wanted to do and not have to live for others. Each day is a choice. Your eyes are open. He's given you another opportunity. That was knocking right there when your eyes opened this morning. That was the opportunity to get yourself up, rise up, hold your head high, and know what you want to do. Because if you're questioning what you're going to do today, then you're not in alignment. But once you get into alignment with that focus and that determination and that dedication, you'll know what you want and where you're going to go and what you have to do today to make them all happen. Miss Shannon is on the road today, and she is going to do some affirmations here in a moment for us. But right now, we're going to pass it over to Miss Crystal to give some quotes. Go ahead, Crystal.
Good morning. Okay. So, do you feel you have somewhat lost your power? If so, it's time to take it back. Allow no one to control you but yourself. Take the power to choose what you want to do and do it well. You are in that driving seat when it comes to navigating your own life. Every decision you make, ensure it's for your own happiness. Love yourself first. You and your beautiful soul deserve that. Growth is painful. Change is painful, but nothing is as painful as staying stuck somewhere where you don't belong. Love you guys.
Much love. That was power right there. Yourself, and you do not have to stay stuck. Wow. We are the ones that have put ourselves in that stuck position. You are the one that has to start seeing what you need to do to get yourself out of that position. Whether it's books or mindset, whatever it is, get around some different people for sure. Because if you're stuck within your life, look at those that you're surrounded by. Are they inspiring you to do more? If not, you will stay stuck. Get around people that will support you and want you to grow within life. It's an awesome day to come in here each day to do the things that we're doing. And we're going to pass this one on to Miss Shannon. Wrap us up for the day. Go ahead, Miss Shannon.
You guys still hear me?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. I live in a constant state of inspiration. I let go the need to set myself too many goals as they distract me from living in the present moment. I appreciate the journey just as much as the destination. I surround myself with positive, creative, and inspiring people. I have a wonderful and wild imagination, which ensures that I never experience boredom. If I am ever feeling down or flat, I spend some time creating an inspiration board to have in my home. This helps to remind me just how magical this life really is. I fill my board with desires, quotes, colorful images that bring hope to my heart. I am an inspired being.
I am an inspired being. Love that. Are you being an inspired being today? Are you inspiring yourself and others to do greatness? If not, try it. It's a good little habit. When you give support to others, even though it's going to bring you nothing, but yet you gave them support, means so much to them. Just a few kind words, just to show up to their video, a few things of heart and love, who knows? Just to say thank you for the words that you was given. That means so much right there. We love and appreciate you all, and we will see y'all tomorrow. Same bat channel, same Zoom link. Hey, we'll see y'all tomorrow. Love y'all.